Oh.
Well, welcome everybody.
Indeed.
This is what year something? I don't know. Going on for a long time. You might be wondering, we're in a little different setup. Yes, we are matching. Wasn't planned. Calm down. We are in a different location. Thought we'd switch it up a little bit this year. My name is Gabe.
Miles Hill here.
We are seniors here at the University of Illinois. Just gonna humble brag myself real quick. This will be my 4th year, and this will be hopefully number 4 in a row. I won 3 in a row, most ever. I'm insane. I'm like the GOAT of Popcorn Bowl.
And this is why they brought you in today, Gabe. I mean, just greatness to my right,
yep.
Mediocrity to the left. I mean,
okay, don't say that. I would like to give a shout out, Josh, if you're watching. Miss you, buddy. Miles is a great co-host, but you will always live forever as my co-host for the Popcorn Bowl. Everyone's different. Actually, I just got a text from Josh saying you thought you'd switch it up this year. Yes, Josh, I did, and you love it. So shout out to you, Joins. Anyway, we're going to get right into it. So this year, we got 4 of our freshmen as captains. We got Haley in the Dead Shots.
Alicia and Team Carasano.
Yep.
I hope I did not mispronounce that.
Hopefully not. Morgan's Angels.
And then we have Marcho and the Orville Redenbachers.
Not going to lie, that might be the best name.
Yeah.
No discredit to any other team. That's pretty lit.
No, that's pretty great.
You can't be bad about it. As you guys can see, we have pick number 1 with Haley, 2 with Alicia, Morgan 3, and Martrell with 4. And then we'll go right back down. It's a snake draft, so Trell will be directly after. This year, we got 19 people draft eligible. We got Dago, the GOAT, the Colombian GOAT, J-Mac, Sean, Kyle, he's mid, Gabe, Duffy, Noah, Miles, Willie, Mary, Marley, Allie, Katie, Ranley, Ruby, Abby, Connor, always a way overpicked. Always.
Yeah, way over.
Matty Ice and Jory.
All right.
And
wait. This just in. It seems like Talbot is ineligible to be drafted this year. Do you have anything on that?
Oh my! Hold on. We're gonna have to get some information about this. This is groundbreaking news. I think every year he's almost been the number 1 overall pick.
He's top.
This is drastic. This is drastic. We're gonna have to get some information from the network. We will be with you shortly on some more information about that. I guess we got to go into then who we think number 1 pick's gonna be this year.
I don't know. It's gonna be a tough one. I think we've got a little three-way tie of anybody that could be it. I think we're looking at J-Mac, Willie, but my favorite, Katie's probably going number 1. Katie's
big body, one of the taller ones probably at Illinois. We're not a very big team. And so you always want size. Something we always emphasize though, speed kills. Someone that I think could maybe get dropped a little bit and, could be surprised. I say this every year, Noah, every year. Always
doubted, and then he just breaks off for an 80-yard touchdown every time it just happens.
Yeah, it's insane. Like you thought Odell Beckham's catch was good. You should see
Mr. Hotchkiss.
Yeah. Like he's insane. Honestly, I think you're right. I think those 3 every year though, for some reason, I'm sorry, Connor, this is all love. He's always picked high.
Yeah, he'll probably go top 8 when he deserves to be about 14 or 15.
Actually, I'm looking at the 17 through 19 area, and I think that actually might be proper for where he should sit. And I'm sorry, sit. And honestly, I just think that every year he gets put into this thing and he's just not a dynamic player. It's one-dimensional.
He looks a little bit like Mitch Trubisky.
Shout out Duffy.
But it's okay. Yeah, it's a great time. Anyways, listen here. Biggest point of emphasis.
Okay, what's up?
Who do we think Mr. Irrelevant is this year? Or Mrs. Irrelevant?
I like that. We don't want to be like too mean and Duffy.
Oh, you think Duffy?
Every year.
Hear me out. New player. I'm going Sean.
You're going Sean.
I like Sean.
I love him too. But
I could see him balling the 19. Exactly. It's the hands. His frame doesn't really fit him that well. It's just not a great look for him. But however, we are hoping. We want everybody to get drafted.
Hold on.
Oh.
Yeah, we have some news. Okay. So I've just been contacted by Matthew Talbot's agent. They're scrambling right now. They're trying to figure some stuff out, but it's not looking good. Some more news to come, but let's just say that right now it's not looking the best. And honestly, we're going to have to probably go this year without him. We're obviously going to get some more news later on what's going on. You can only speculate right now. We won't do that though, because we're not about that here. We're classy. But I think I'm receiving some more information now. We're waiting on our captains to be picked. So we're waiting for our captains to come onto the other live stream to get it going.
Indeed.
You know, Miles, I want to just ask you, what's your favorite 3 things about the Popcorn Bowl?
My favorite 3 things about Popcorn Bowl. Well, Popcorn Bowl always comes around best time of the year. It's the end of the year. You're getting ready to go back home to family, and it's kind of just a recap of the entire first semester. I think that's the best part. Second best part of the Popcorn Bowl, it's something different. You know what I'm saying? You're so used to coming into practice every day and playing basketball, and when you come out with football, it's kind of like, I get to act like I'm good at something, but I really don't know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? You know, I get in the chair, I'm like, I got the chair skills for this, and then you realize I don't play football. So I go with number 3, quarterback play. Quarterback play changes the game.
Okay.
And it's important to draft a good quarterback. And this is why we were giving Connor so much at the beginning of this broadcast.
Yes.
When you have a quarterback that is mobile, it brings a defender a little further up on the field. You kind of got to watch it, a little QB spy action.
Exactly.
And I think that's very imperative to this sport.
I totally agree. And, you know, some people, so we have I think it's 5-second count where you have 5 seconds, then you can rush the quarterback. So if you have someone who's kind of immobile, it's kind of hard because, like, you can just clamp for 5 seconds. You get someone decently fast, they can sack the quarterback. And, yeah, it's definitely, I think, imperative to have someone who can rush. You know, definitely not a Lamar, though. You need someone who can throw.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You don't.
Oh, so you agree?
You don't want to take
so
the hill.
No, you don't. Like a Lamar who just is a running back, a glorified running back.
I mean,
you would know as like a Ravens fan, correct?
The way the Ravens played last night, yeah, he's just a running back.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. It's unfortunate. You don't want a Big Ben either, man. That's an immobile quarterback. That's terrible.
Yeah, I mean, he needs to go ahead and retire and then just hang that one up. Don't even wait till then.
Speaking of retirement, I heard some speculation that Gabe Denbraber was supposed to be retiring this year because he wanted to go out on top.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
Well, you know what? I think Gabe's such a dynamic football player that he decided he'd take the challenge. He wanted to come back, go to a new team, kind of pull a LeBron stunt. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a little Peyton Manning.
Go back to the Cavs.
Yeah, go back to the Cavs. You know, Peyton Manning to the Broncos. He wanted a new challenge this year. And I think, 3 championships in a row, you kind of get complacent. Yeah. Last year, he was like, maybe this isn't for me. The year went on, and he realized,
this is for me.
I'm that guy.
I'm that guy.
Exactly, indeed. So we're looking forward to it. Everybody watching the live stream, we would like to welcome you once again to the 2021 Popcorn Bowl Draft.
We're excited. Last year, this was kind of the only thing we really had going because we didn't have any like wheelchair basketball.
Indeed.
We can kind of go over that real quick. Both men and women's teams doing fantastic.
Indeed.
The men are 4-2.
4-2 in collegiate play.
In collegiate play.
Indeed.
Don't know overall. I think it's like 6-1.
If we're including those teams in Chicago, it's just 4-2 in collegiate.
Yes.
Play. And then
the women are 4-1. Yeah, 4-1. Both looking really good. Yeah. And excited for the year to continue. We always appreciate the support on the Popcorn Bowl, but especially when you guys follow us.
Indeed.
Basketball means a lot. We're excited to be back. Miles, what does it mean to have the season back, especially going through last year, being an athlete with COVID? How does, Popcorn Bowl, we were talking about like how much it helps with this time of the year, but what does it mean to be back?
I mean, I think it just gives you something to look forward to. It's kind of hard to come in and practice at your hardest every single day, knowing that there's no immediate goal. I mean, there is always getting better, and that's something we wanted to do. And especially knowing that a lot of us were going to be back for this year where we did have these games. It's not like we gave up on the sport of wheelchair basketball, but it's very nice to know that, around the corner we're having games, we're going to be able to compete, and that the stuff that we're doing at practice isn't just, to be at practice and just working on things.
I don't mean to cut you off, but we officially have Haley on the clock. I repeat, the number 1 pick is about to be put in. And we are ecstatic. We were just talking about earlier, Willie, J-Mac, Katie, Noah, Sean. Who knows? Maybe she throws a bamboozle.
You know what? Connor, number 1 overall.
Hey, you know what? Do it. Let's see. You know what? Why not Matty Ice? Our wonderful, shout out you, Matty Ice.
Yeah, you know what? You deserve some more love around these streets.
He got hands. He was on our team last year.
Hey, he's a Popcorn Bowl champion, defending champion at that.
Actually, I think he's 2 yeah, all love, Matty Ice. We love you, big dog.
Yes, sir.
But I think he's correct me if I'm wrong, Matty Ice. Are you 2 years in a row also? Are you 1 behind me? Is this true? Can I get a yes, no, and the thumbs up? 2-time defending.
Ooh,
so you heard that first. He got back to back. And I'm pretty sure him and I we were teammates those 2 years. Man, great person to have. I'm giddy, man.
I'm looking forward to this pick.
I'm looking forward to this pick.
You know, it's always like.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
we have been waived by the commissioner with the number 1 overall pick. Haley selects Gabe Denbraver.
Gabe Denbraver has gone number 1 overall. I cannot believe this. Wow.
I guess, she saw. I mean, she obviously saw what I was doing in the years past, 3 years in a row. I honestly didn't think I'd be number 1, if I'm being quite honest.
Hey, but you know what? It's about time. You win 3 championships.
Yep.
You come off. This is like being a 3-time national champion in college coming into the draft. You just gotta take the guy.
That's very true. And I'm ecstatic. I'm excited to get going with Haley and the dead shots. Mm-hmm. I think it should be a fun time. Now that means Alicia's on the clock. So hold on. We got pick number 2, and that's quick. Ooh. With pick number 2, we have Noah. Well, hold on. He's erasing. Hold on. Oh, he's going so. Okay. Now we're back together. Play with our emotions. I see him smiling. Noah Hotchkiss. And he's got the nice little hand. I don't know if you guys can see that nice little hand roll. Shout out to you, Coach Bushy.
You got Noah number 2. This is crazy. So we're saying that our potential top 3 picks have all fallen dropped to at least 3 through 5.
Wow, this is mind-boggling.
This is mind-boggling.
I mean, Noah's a great pick. He's going to be your top wide receiver. He's going to bring you a ton of speed, a lot of experience. Indeed. And honestly, I think it's a great pick for Alicia.
Knows the deal. I mean, he's going to draw 2 defenders every time you put him in the slot. He's just ridiculous. I mean, you put him on the outside, he'll go catch a ball that's 3/4 down the court. You put him on the inside and give you a nice little slant option. I mean, he's just great.
Absolutely. I totally agree. You couldn't have said that better. And now we have Morgan's Angels up. This one takes a little bit longer. I guess Morgan is probably sitting. Hold on.
No.
As he's always done, he's interrupting us. Once again, with the number 3 pick, we have.
Oh, man.
That's an am.
Oh
my gosh.
No way. I don't believe it.
Are we going to get.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
I'm picked number 3 overall.
Okay, calm down. Okay. Miles, number 3 overall pick. Let me hype you up.
I appreciate that.
Being on my team last year, Miles, dependent. 4th down. So we play 5 downs. Let me put that in real quick. We do 5 downs on basketball courts. That's it. No first downs. He's the kind of guy at 4th down. As a QB, I'm looking for him. He's the guy that I know I can get the ball and he won't let me down. And that's what Morgan's going to get.
Amen. You know what? I won't toot my own horn here, but
no, go ahead. I want to hear it. What are you going to bring to Morgan's Angels?
I mean, I'm a dynamic player. I think on the defensive end of the football. I think on the offensive end of the football. And
I don't mean to cut you off.
Shut up, because the next pick's in.
Martrell is going to select. Oh, he's waiting for me. Okay, if you look back here one more time, I'm going to drive over to W.
Oh,
Willie.
And
great
pick. Willie.
Great pick.
Going number 4 overall. And we've got a interesting array. Now, I'm thinking that this number 5 pick is going to come in pretty soon here, considering it's Martrell.
Martrell's Martrell's probably sitting nice. Now he can probably go, I'm guessing J-Mac. I mean, and then they're going to have the 2 fastest guy in the game. Here we go.
Get the Canadians.
He's going to go.
This would be crazy.
This is huge. Yep. Just like we thought. J-Mac. I mean, wow, great pick. That's a great team right there.
You got size and speed there. Those are 2 guys you are not going to intercept the ball.
Hey, here's my thing, though. This is what worries me. No quarterback on that board right there.
No QB. I mean, you wanted to go get that QB early because now he's going to have to wait till 12 to go find him a quarterback. I mean,
absolutely.
Unless he's going to have – you know what? Maybe Martrell is the quarterback. We don't know this. I mean,
we don't know.
He's only got 4 picks in the draft. Everybody else has got 5, but he's only going to have 4. So he's going to have to really make do with what he's got here.
He is, and that's a great point, Miles, saying that is like he's got to be really smart in his picks and everything. Oh, sorry, again, I'm getting interrupted.
We're getting no analysis here.
And here we go with the number 6 overall pick. Morgan's Angels selects.
Give me Katie.
Yep. That's
a line.
That's a line with another line. And
another. We're getting Katie Dandanu.
My 4-5. Love her. Again, we were talking about her earlier. Brings so much size and talent. Mm-hmm. And I think she's going to be huge for Morgan. Again, another Miles, do you think you can play quarterback?
I mean, I could definitely play quarterback. I mean, limited on the side-to-side action, so don't sit in the, on the sides of the court. But everything else, my vision is great.
Okay.
I think I could run it. But you know who's going to run quarterback for us?
Who?
I think it's going to be Morgan.
You think it's going to be Morgan?
Ideal. Just a great quarterback.
You know who Morgan reminds me of? Drew Brees.
Indeed. Reliable. Mm-hmm. Didn't win any Super Bowls except for one, but, we don't discredit him.
We don't discredit. It's Morgan is the Drew Brees before this, like the right year right before the Super Bowl.
Right.
Like just peaking. Don't know what you're going to get from Morgan because, freshman, but I think there's a lot of upside, and I agree. I think you might be seeing her play quarterback. Katie's a great pick. Teams are looking good. This is so much fun. Indeed. And we got the number 7 pick.
Number 7 coming in here. Take a look. for Team Carasano, we've got
another M. Would that be Marley?
We're getting Mary. Pick up number 7. A lot of sides have started to come off this board here. Outside of these first 3 picks, we've gotten a lot of sides, a lot of ability. We've got 4-5, 4-0, 4-5, and 4-5 here.
Absolutely.
Huge classification boost for these teams, especially Alicia's team with Noah at a 1-5 with the first pick. You need a little classification help there in terms of the ability to, just hip check somebody out of the way, honestly.
I love it. Mary's a great pick. She's another one that's probably one of the bigger ones on the court. Brings some experience onto it. Last year, I think, was her second year.
Her second year in the Popcorn Bowl?
I think so.
I think her
first year was when she was a manager for our teams. Excited to have Mary back again. Should be a lot of fun. Haley now gets to come in with number 8
and 9.
And 9. That's true. Here. She gets back to back. Let's see who we got. D.
Is that Dago?
Is this going to be Duffy?
Is it Dago? I want Dago.
Dago. Wow.
What a pick.
Very early pick for Dago. You don't usually see Dago come off the board that early, but hey, there he is.
I'm pretty certain. Last year when Dago was a captain, he said, and I quote, "I don't know what I'm doing." So this is a really surprising pick here. However,
I don't know if Haley knows this information.
Yeah, I don't think Haley was informed of this interview. She didn't get to see this video. She really needs to talk to the president of football operations. Really talk to
again. Don't mean to cut you off here.
Okay.
We got pick number 9 coming in.
This is a big boy pick here.
This is huge.
Change the team.
We got
an A.
Allie.
We got Allie picked up.
My roommate. Well, our roommate. But that's a squad right there. That's gonna be a lot of fun.
Indeed.
Super excited for that.
Camaraderie is just lit over. Honestly. I mean, let's just step away from the football field. That's a team I want to be on.
Absolutely.
Let's just talk trash in between the games. You know what I'm saying? Or just love it.
I agree.
Let's take a look. We got Alicia coming up.
Wait, so we still have Duffy, Ranley, Ruby, Abby, Connor, Matty Ice, Sean. Who else am I missing? Marley. I think those are some of the people we have left.
Here. Number 10 is coming in.
Who's the number 10 pick?
With the 10th pick.
We have
draft. Alicia.
Duffy. And Alicia goes and gets your guys' quarterback.
Go get us a quarterback there. You know what I'm saying? I respect that, Alicia. You need it. You've got 2 great wide receivers, a third in yourself, actually, and then you've got Duffy at the QB position.
Yes.
It's going to be ideal for you.
I have heard rumors that Duffy doesn't know how to win the championship game.
No. I mean, he's kind of, how do we say this? He chokes a lot. I think that's
like
what we say.
Who Josh joins. Maybe you can text me and remind me. What's another team that's known for choking? It's somewhere in Georgia. They had hold on. We'll get back to that in a second. We got pick number 11. He's getting there quick with this one. He is efficient. Now he's slowing down. We're going fast now. We got Connor. So Morgan goes and gets a quarterback.
Ideal. I mean, we needed that on this team. Ideal for you, Morgan. That's a great pick. And Connor, you know what? I was giving you a lot of time. Now that you're my guy, you're my guy. You're my guy, and I have to give you the credit.
Are we already seeing some team little
we have no beef.
Earlier, let's replay the tape. Earlier, Miles was telling us saying you're not a very mobile quarterback. So,
well, there's mobility if you have a 5-second offense. You don't need it. You know what I'm saying?
So you're saying it's just gonna be so quick, like slant, almost like Kansas City.
Exactly.
Like you're Tyreek Hill.
We've got Tyreek Hill. We've got, Travis Kelce coming across the middle. We got.
You don't have Pat Mahomes. You have probably Matt Schaub.
That's not a problem. We got the Kansas City offense. We got Andy Reid as our manager here. We've got Morgan, and she's Andy Reid, and that's a great mind to have on the sideline.
It's a great mind to have.
Ideal. Now, Martrell, his last 2 picks are coming up here.
These
are big ones.
Huge picks.
These are big ones.
I still think someone he can go after right here. Shout out again, Matty Ice. He brings really good hands to a team. This is a team that won't have to sub. So you have 5 on the court at all times.
You know who else left on pick here, and I think it's going to be Kyle.
Kyle has not been picked yet.
There's no way.
Sean, he's going with his boy.
He goes with Sean.
He's going with his boy Sean, and then directly after
here,
Kyle.
Okay.
Wow. Well, looks like that's gonna be a great team. Shout out to Kyle. We won his first one last year for him, and that's looking like one of the favorites right now.
That's a team right there. I mean, you got Willie, you got J-Mac, got Sean. Doesn't have the hands, but his picking skills immaculate.
Absolutely.
And then Kyle, he's just kind of a wild card. Every once in a while, you're like, how did Kyle get so wide open?
He's like Byron Pringle.
Yeah.
We're like, you're like, wait, I forgot he was on the team, but he's good.
Right. Exactly. Agreed.
Or like Allen Robinson.
I couldn't say more. Agreed.
You're elite, but then if you have a crappy quarterback like Andy Dalton, You're just like, where'd he go?
Now, this is what I'm looking for, though.
Oh,
We've got Martrell, Willie, J-Mac, Sean, and Kyle.
That's true.
Now, one person we know will not be under center. His name is Sean Sloan.
That's fact.
Those hands.
And,
I mean,
if
you don't think they can catch the football, they definitely can't throw it. So,
and I don't think Willie will be either.
No,
I'm thinking Kyle might be.
Kyle might be our quarterback here. Now, granted, I think Connor has more mobility than Kyle.
You think?
He's got that SS Titanic ship of a frame.
He said ship with
a P.
S-H-I-P.
Of a frame. And, it's just not a good look in pop fumble. I mean, in wheelchair basketball, it's ideal. You can get a couple extra foot plates in every once in a while. Oh,
here we go. 14.
Picking up number 4.
We got
pick here.
Ruby. Love the pick.
MVP.
Thank you. Haley, we'll get to the interview with you, but Ruby should have been ahead of Dago. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Ruby is a dynamic player. Game changer.
Hear me out. No matter what happens, you get 4th, you get 1st. Ruby made it a good time.
Absolutely.
And that's what you
need. Absolutely.
That's what the pop fumble is about.
Exactly. It's about a great time, having fun, getting some things off your chest, and, throwing the football around.
And you know what? My team's getting Mr. Irrelevant. And surprisingly, Mr. Irrelevant is not named Sean.
Wow. Who is it?
Well, who do we have left here? We got
Marley, Ruby, Abby, Matty Ice, Jory, and I think, is that it? 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
It's Jory, maybe?
Jory.
Or is 19 including Talbot?
I don't know.
Including Talbot. Oh, pick is in. The pick is in. Alicia's team selects.
Okay, so we're going with the twins.
All righty.
Twin Towers.
Twin Towers. It's gonna be cracked.
It is
looking kind of nasty.
The team is looking kind of nasty. I think they could be someone that shocks some teams, because again we go back to Martrell's team. They look stacked, but again we go back to that quarterback
position, and I mean it's kind of imperative. You can't just throw anybody in there.
No.
I mean you go watch the Broncos last year. They went and go put a wide receiver at the quarterback, and it did not look good for him. So Kyle's really gonna have to step it up. I'd like to see him in the gym a little bit, and before games, but unfortunately, I don't know that he'll find the time. I mean, finals are coming around the corner.
Yeah.
Kyle just isn't in the gym in the first place anyway. So I mean, it's gonna be a really tough one for him. But they're gonna make it shake. And now we're looking for the dead shots to pick up 2
final picks.
Game-changing picks here.
Let's see who they can bring in. Honestly, so far, I love the team. I got some. Honestly, I feel like we're the underdog team. And I love it.
You're looking like the underdog team right now.
Hold on, here we go.
And we got
Abby. And shout out to Abby. Abby is one of those people, game-winning touchdown my first year.
Look, hear me out. Now, this has nothing to do with Abby's skill and more to do with Duffy's skill as a quarterback. Multiple plays last year, Abby would run beautiful routes, and Duffy would just look her off. Now, did he win a championship? No. Is that the reason why? Yes. I mean, I think Abby is a great route runner. She has the hands. She has the IQ. You just have to have a quarterback to see her. And you know what? Number 1 overall pick, Gabe will see her down.
That's true. I will see Abby down the field, and I'm super excited. And
do we have news here?
We have some news here, but we're going to wait till Haley's team's going to round out with Jory. Great pick. New team manager this year. Excited to have her to wrap up the team. Team's looking good. Excited to get going with them, and we're gonna have 2 more picks. So it looks like we got Matty Ice and Ranley left.
Matty Ice versus Ranley. Now, my money, Matty Ice finishes 19. That's no disrespect, Matty Ice.
Oh wait, no, Matty Ice was a free agent last year, undrafted free agent.
Oh, and
if you remember this, and he signed a deal with my team last second, and won. So maybe he's the key.
He is the key. You know what? Let him fall. We need him. We need a guy like Matty.
You do. That just almost completes your team.
That would complete us. I mean, we've got all the keys. We've got Ruby.
We're getting in right now.
Katie.
We'll be having some interviews with the coaches, except for Martrell. Here at the University of Illinois, we are student athletes. He's going to take an exam. Shout out to you, Martrell. Good luck. Get a dub.
Big A's.
Big A's. So we won't be hearing from Martrell, but I'm guessing, we'll kind of give you an insight. We were probably going to ask Martrell, influence behind the name of your team.
Big quarterback questions.
What kind of role will Sean play?
You know what I'm saying? Just a small thing.
Let me just say something. It's taken a long time for these last 2 picks.
I mean, Alicia's really debating Ranley or Matty Ice. And you know what? If I were her, I'd take Ranley.
I would too.
Sorry. The chair skills are imperative. And
they are.
Matty Ice, I like it, but you're gonna get a
Here we go.
shirt.
We're about to go in.
All right.
And we've
got 18 and 19.
Right, he's gonna put another dot. Okay. Little right. I like it. Okay, I like it. Bushy next row.
Which one
okay.
To write down
okay.
First.
Okay.
And at number 18 we have
Ranley.
Yep. That's
and then Matty Ice.
And we've got Man of the Year. Matty
Ice, you're here right now onto the Zoom. Do you want to unfreeze yourself and maybe we can ask you a quick question
about how's it feel?
About how's it feel to be last place? If you want to, show your face and unmute yourself. Thank you. Hello, Matty Ice. Welcome aboard. Thank you for coming on.
Hello, sir.
We were just talking last year. Can you just explain to us your situation, kind of like how that you think helped your team win?
Kyle left a little chip on my shoulder, not drafting me. He decided to just forfeit his pick, but then he ended up signing me for some more money. I had a good agent, so I negotiated some more.
Wait, quick question. Let me interrupt you. Is this the same agent Matt Talbot has?
No, sorry. I fired that agent.
Okay. Sorry, continue.
Yeah. So then he doubted me, and then we went out and got in a dub. It was back to back for me. I guess winning one championship didn't mean anything for the next year, but I proved him wrong. And now I'm going for my third in a row. Sorry, Gabe. We're taking it this year.
Hey, that's okay. I love the competition and really excited for you to be out there. Quick question for you. Just looking at these 4 teams right now, pick me your favorite that's not your team.
Let me look at it here. Honestly, I kind of have to agree with you guys. The Martrell team is very interesting. If they figure out the QB situation, I think that team is very stacked, especially in the wide receiver with the speed, because even Sean has a lot of speed. Hands not as great as we said, CP to the max, but he's got some decent speed. And he can get picking angles for Willie and Sean if that's what he's going to do. Also, Alicia's team, I think, is really good. They've got some size.
Those look pretty good.
Mary, and they got some great speed with Noah. And then Duffy, if Duffy can really pass the ball and see the field well, I think they've got a lot of good hands play that they can do.
Totally agree. Excited for you to be out there. We're getting some more information. We don't mean to break you off, but this is huge. We have more information on Matt Talbot's situation. So we're going to let you go. Hey, good luck this year, and maybe we'll get another undrafted miracle.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Enjoyed having you.
Oh, having you? Me?
I'm sorry. I'm nervous.
Okay.
It's not bad. But still, you are in the presence of greatness. I'm back-to-back champion.
All right, mute yourself. I'm 3 in a row. Does he know what he's talking about? Does he know what he's talking about? Anyway.
Number 1 pick versus 19?
Here we go. We're getting final confirmation.
All right. We're listening here.
So some unfortunate news. Talbot is officially ruled out. There will be no undrafted free agent this year.
Would have been a big one for Martrell. I think that
would have been huge.
As an undrafted free agent, I mean, that's low money. You're saving the cost that you have to spend on the number 1 pick.
Absolutely.
With number 1 pick value. Unfortunately for Talbot's case, he's not going to be able to make it this year. But you know what? We still support Tal in all his ways and his endeavors. And I think he might be looking into a coaching role this year.
I've heard that could be a situation. He just wants to take some time off and recollect himself, get ready for finals, and you got to respect that. He wants to step away from the game. He felt like it'd be too much if he played, so he might be giving some tips to all the teams. We hope to see him out there next year. We love you, Talbot. And before anyone else can say it, my team's playing for you, baby. Yeah, let's try.
I mean,
no, you can't say anything.
I mean, I guess I can't.
Wait, we need to talk about the wild card.
Wow.
Jeff.
Oh.
Jeff is not on the board.
Now, Jeff is a free agent that your team needs to pick up. I mean, talk about someone that you can't see on the field but will make catches. That's Jeff.
That's Jeff. Jeff. Who is he like? He's like Deshaun Jackson.
Mixed with Randy Moss.
Yes, we're like. If you play fantasy, you're like, oh my gosh, Deshaun Jackson just got me a 75-yard touchdown. And then the rest of the game, he's irrelevant. Indeed. That's Jeff. That is Jeff. But then 3 games later, it's like, yo, what happened to Deshaun Jackson? The 4th game, another 75-yard touchdown. That's Jeff. And with Popcorn, well, that 4th game might be the championship game.
Indeed, and that's imperative for the teams that are.
It is.
So
we're just getting news. Our captains should be in here soon, which will be Haley, Alicia, and Morgan. Again, we will not be hearing from Trell. Good luck on your finals. Let's just go through all the teams. Let's go through some strengths and weaknesses before they get on. Haley's, give me a strength and a weakness.
Oh, we got a strength. I mean, every football team needs a great quarterback. And I'm not trying to toot you on horn here, but it's in the proof is in the numbers.
Yeah.
I mean, Gabe, if we still put the names on the popcorn bowl, his name would be on there 3 times. I mean, that's just imperative at the quarterback position. You're talking about a guy who's leading his team. That's a great strength for this team, regardless of who you have going out into the outfield or into the field to catch the football. You've got Gabe behind him.
What do you got for your weakness?
My weakness is height. This team is not very tall. So you're going to have a lot of teams that are going to probably play a little press up, try to tie their front wide receivers and make you throw over. And that's going to be a difficult task for this team. But we'll see how they do with it. I think that they could probably run some screen reads. You know what I'm saying? A couple things for them that unorthodox in the popcorn bowl. You don't see it too often. So I'm looking forward to their creativity.
Totally agree. I'm gonna talk about Alicia's team. I won't. Actually, no, I'll have you talk about Alicia's team. I don't talk about last year, so you're not covering your own team. So go ahead.
That's fair. I mean, we've got Alicia's team here. Honestly, big strength for them is the speed. I mean, you've got Noah, you've got Mary, and you've got Duffy behind the quarterback position who can actually move. I mean, sorry. Anyways, back to what we were saying. Yeah, I mean, you got Duffy at the quarterback position. He can move with the football in his hands. I mean, if we're looking at the other quarterbacks that we have, Connor, Kyle, and Gabe, he's probably second fastest there. For no disrespect to Connor or Kyle. Just don't got the because they don't put the work in every Tuesday like they should. So I mean, neither Duffy, but not the point. But let's get to the negatives now. Anyway, negatives now. Now the negatives on this team, we've quite frankly, I'm not quite sure what their negatives are. I'm not sure how Marley and Randy are at the wide receiver position. Randy's a new pickup this year, grad student. So we're gonna see that, and I'm not sure how Marley will play in that wide receiver.
So you're really saying there's question marks, no negatives, but question marks.
Yeah, more like where will these players have their role filled? What would be really interesting is if they every once in a while brought maybe Marley or Randy back as like a second blocker, almost like a O-line that can travel the field. You know what I'm saying? So you've got Mary and Noah going deep, bringing defenses back, and then you've got Marley and Randy kind of just waiting.
Absolutely.
As soon as the 5-second count's over, you've got 2 blockers. You're getting a big chunk run from Duffy. That would be huge.
That would be.
But they've got any position they can play wide receiver, come in on the slot, inside, outside. All these guys are capable of doing it. So big question marks, less than negatives.
I like it. Moving on to Morgan's team. Right away, right now I see is 2 great receivers. I think they're probably behind Martrell's team. Got the 2 best receivers in Miles and Katie. And I think really, to me, Ruby is going to be the deciding factor. I just feel like there's going to be a play that needs to be made, and it's going to be thrown to Ruby, and it's going to be just game changing. I think that's what's going to happen. On the negative side, again, this is where it gets a little interesting, is this whole Connor situation.
Yeah.
I've heard, I just gotten some text messages that he's been in the gym. He's been working on his hand speed. He's been doing some extra work. He's been showing up other than Tuesdays for chair skills. So we could be seeing a different Connor this year.
You know what? That'd be great for our team, but more importantly, great for Connor. You know what I'm saying? Because as an employee here at Dress, his draft stock doesn't end after 4 years.
No.
You know what I'm saying? He'll be around for a while, so he'll really want to work on his game. He can have a Tom Brady-like career if he puts the work in.
Totally agree. And now, obviously, moving on to probably what looks like the favorite this year is, I mean, overall, they're just a fantastic team. Martrell, we don't know much about him. I know he's very quick. He's got good hands. Don't know how that's going to translate. Popcorn Bowl nerds can get to you. You never know. But otherwise, man, that team's looking really good. You got Willie, J-Mac, Sean, Kyle. I think it goes back to what you just said. What kind of role will Sean play to help with that team? And what's that quarterback position going to be? Maybe we can be surprised. J-Mac could come in the quarterback. We're guessing it's probably going to be Kyle. And that's kind of where my question marks is. Again, for them, I don't see any negatives. It's more question marks. And that's Sean and Kyle. And it should be interesting. I think we should start getting Big Ten to come cover us.
I mean,
ESPN. I mean, First Take. Like
NBC Sports.
I mean, the list goes to Fox Sports.
We'll take Bali at this point.
I mean, we'll take Canadian.
Yeah.
What is it called? Yeah, TSN. Yeah. We'll take that too.
I mean, we got great Canadian players here.
Yeah, I mean, we got Katie and Willie.
I mean, yeah.
And Katie and Willie.
Yeah. So a lot of players.
Here. A lot of players, like 90% of our players.
I mean, we could get a little Italian action here. I don't know.
He's Italian. I'm like 5% Italian.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And then we got some Colombian.
We got some Colombian. I mean, we have a lot of diversity.
We do.
And what we're trying to say is bigger broadcasting companies should be
reaching out.
This. Exactly. You see the setup. This is immaculate. Has the NFL draft ever looked this good? I don't think so.
No, let's just talk about this. They want to make it look so glamorous. This is what it's about. Having to see that we care so much about a draft that we come in a college room to do it.
Talk about being humble as broadcasters.
Amen.
I mean, me and Gabe, we're so used to playing the biggest stages. I mean, we've talked at the Big House. I mean, Staples Center. We've been everywhere.
You didn't mention like that. The one in what's the biggest? The Coliseum.
Oh yeah. I mean, MGM. We've been everywhere.
We've been everywhere.
And the point is, we care about this cause, the Popcorn Bowl, so much that we came in and humbled ourselves and did it in Gabe's. So
Absolutely. First, we're gonna do a couple shout outs. Hopefully our captains will be here soon. Shout out to Matty Ice. We're getting this stream up. Indeed. Really appreciate it. Shout out to both the coaches, Matt Bushy, Stephanie Wheeler, allowing us to do this. Again, always fun to do at the end of the year. Shout out to Mo. Love you, Mama Mo.
Yeah, we do love Mo.
She is awesome, does everything behind the scenes. Shout out to our team managers, Peyton, Jory, and hold on. I don't want to butch it. Ariel. Thank you, Matty Ice, for coming in with the clutch. We are very happy to have you guys this year. It's been a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys can join us next year for the Popcorn Bowl. Jory is the only manager this year participating. Shout out to Connor for being the best Atlanta trader in the college division. And you can quote me on that because I will stand by it till the day I die.
That's facts.
Who else? Jeanette, always getting us good with PT.
Indeed. All of our interns that come in.
Yeah.
Gym. I mean, you know what? You know who was great? Ade.
Shout out Ade.
Yeah.
If you're watching this, shout out to you.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to you.
Indeed. We have a lot of people who make this this greatest sport of wheelchair basketball at the University of Illinois work. And we appreciate them all. Shout out to College Bay AHS. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna
shout out to the ARC.
We're not gonna get too deep into it.
No, shout out to the ARC.
But definitely.
Shout out Tim Nugent.
Indeed.
Shout out.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, that's all I really have. But I'm just feeling a little disrespected on time.
I mean, do the general managers not think we're important or something like that?
I'm just,
I mean, maybe they're too busy looking at their picks, like, oh, what did I do wrong or something like that.
We are getting news that the ladies will be on shortly. We've been told this numerous times now, so I'm getting confused about what shortly means. No disrespect to Matty Ice, it's not in his hands.
Yeah, we're shooting.
But this is definitely gonna be the first question we bring up to the ladies. Like,
what?
Yeah. Oh, you know what it might be? Yeah. Red carpet.
Red carpet. Where?
Yeah. Oh, hold on.
It's just in.
We have the number 1 pick, and can you hear us, Captain Haley?
Hold up.
Oh,
she's muted.
Unmute yourself.
She's muted.
Hi.
Oh, hello. Yeah. Oh, and she's gone. Okay.
Camera's gone, but we can still hear.
We're struggling a little bit, but it's okay. Haley, the dead shots.
Hold on.
What was the name?
Because we're going to catch all of our passes, and they're going to be accurate.
Okay.
Got it. Okay.
All right. Real quick question here. What was the motivation behind Gabe at number 1?
I needed somebody I know who has an arm and has speed, so I picked him.
Quick question here, and I think both Miles one is why Dago at 8? What do you like? He's always fallen in every draft to that 17th last pick. What led you to pick Dago this year?
I don't know. I feel like Dago has some secret talents.
Okay.
Is there something you don't know that we don't know?
Maybe. I don't know.
Well, this is are we getting Morgan?
Yeah, Morgan, we're gonna have to ask you to go on pause for a second. We will be with you shortly. Thank you for coming on. We appreciate your time. Haley, one last question to wrap it up.
Yep.
Are you excited?
I am super excited.
What do you think?
Are you?
Absolutely. I'm ecstatic at your team. I'm ecstatic. We're going to win.
Look at us.
Okay, yes.
Anyone can say whatever they want about our team. We will win.
Yes, we will.
You heard it here first.
You heard it here first. Well, we appreciate you, Haley. Okay.
Yep.
We appreciate you, Haley. We're gonna bring it over to Morgan. Thank you and good luck in the Popcorn Bowl.
Thank you. Peace out.
It was a great draft.
Can you be respectful? Anyway, Morgan, hello. Thank you for joining. Super excited to have you. first year in the Popcorn Bowl, what are you most looking forward to?
You know what? I am just stoked for the experience. I hope that there's just going to be a lot of energy from everyone and that it is just going to be a good time.
So I'm going to ask this question because I know Miles is itching to ask it.
Itching.
Miles at number 3.
You know what? It was.
Yeah, I don't hear really direct. I'm getting a little.
In the moment, I don't regret it, Miles. I don't regret it, Miles. Wait. Don't twist my words, Gabe. Don't twist my words, Gabe. Don't twist my words. Shut it. Bubble in your mouth right now. Bubble in your mouth right now. And let me speak. I wasn't done talking.
All right, we're listening.
I hadn't actually thought through any of my picks or who I wanted or anything. So in the moment, it just came to me, and I feel like that's just like what the Lord wanted me to do. So obviously I had to fulfill that prophecy, and
You're good. You're good. Keep going.
Okay. And it was God's will.
Love it.
God's will.
Love it.
Oh, you know what?
God's plan.
We're gonna get a W.
Yeah. Miles, how did you feel about that?
Well, I was quite surprised. Considering I talked to my agent, he told me I was gonna go maybe double digits in this draft.
You need an agent that believes in you.
Yeah,
Because a coach that believes in you.
yeah, dude.
Morgan we might need to refer Morgan to take our spot over when we graduate, because I think she's doing more of the questions than we are.
Yeah.
So let's get back to you, Morgan.
Yeah, hold up.
Enough with this.
Yeah. What is this?
Morgan's Angels. Earlier you mentioned God, and I love you. You look amazing. You're glowing. I don't know what you're doing lately, but you're glowing.
I didn't refer to myself as God.
I never said that. I'm just saying there's a connection between spirituality. That's kind of was that kind of behind it? Like, is that why you did Morgan's Angels?
Maybe.
No, I did that based off of the very, very religious Charlie's Angels, obviously.
Oh, that makes
that was
sense.
my thought. I was thinking maybe like, since she didn't come in with any plan, this team is just a prayer. And so it's got to be more.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Well, Morgan.
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
It was based on Charlie's Angels, obviously.
Well, our apologies. Thank you for being a very, very fun person to interview. We love it.
Gabriel.
Thank you. We'll see you at the Popcorn Bowl this Thursday. Good luck.
Sir.
And go Morgan's Angels.
Big W's.
Thank you.
We have Alicia now. Alicia, are you there?
You bet.
Oh, we got another nice, beautiful array of jerseys behind you.
Oh, yes.
Alicia, I'm not going to speculate anything, but you coming in, you and Noah were pretty close. Did that have anything to do with your second overall pick?
Of course. My res brother, we got to stay together.
Absolutely.
Respect it.
Power team, the native power team is going to hit hard for this Popcorn Bowl.
I like the confidence.
I feel like you're the most confident GM that's been here so far. I mean, we haven't spoken with Martrell, but
yeah.
Morgan.
Why, thank you, Miles.
And I mean, Haley was pretty confident.
Haley was pretty confident.
But you're talking it like you've walked it before. And as a freshman, how do you feel about the Popcorn Board? What are you looking forward to most?
Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous because I feel like it's a lot to live up to. Did not expect it to be this formal, but I'm pretty excited. I'm just expecting to go out there and have some fun with everyone, kind of just see what this will bring out for everyone, what competition arises.
Absolutely, I totally agree. One last question for you. Can you explain to us your team name?
So it's actually called Karasino. Can you guys still hear me okay?
Yeah, we hear you great.
We can.
Okay, so it's Karasino. As some of you may know, I really enjoy watching anime.
Yes.
And there's this volleyball anime called Haikyuu, and the main team on there is called Karasino. So
I like it.
Don't laugh, Morgan. You did it. Yes, you did.
Excuse me. Yeah, this is Alicia's time, Morgan. You had your time. Anyway, going away from that, Alicia, thank you for coming. Good luck on your first one. Don't be nervous. Go out there, have fun. It's all about forgetting finals and
then remembering
them afterwards.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Good luck. and have fun. And we will see you on Thursday.
Look forward to it. Bye, guys.
Well, Miles,
Look at us. This is a great time.
you know, you weren't Josh Joins, but you were Miles Hill.
No,
Everyone is different.
as far as I'm concerned,
That was better.
That's better.
What?
um, I said-
Anyway,
I said it.
I didn't say anything.
Mhm.
Thank you to our wonderful, wonderful draft board host, Matt Bushy.
Indeed.
Um,
Matter of fact, is Matt Bushy here?
yeah, is Matt Bushy there? Is
Oh,
there any way?
I think we would like to hear from the
Yeah,
commissioner.
I would like to too from the commissioner. I don't know if he's there. He's a busy man. He's probably answering questions right now.
Yeah.
I don't know where he's at. I'm gonna, maybe we can ring him.
Oh,
Hold on. No. Okay.
Wow.
Can we get a wave, sir? Can we get a wave just to the camera? Okay, perfect.
Back in.
He's gonna have no comment this time. That's totally fine. We appreciate you guys coming out. Excited to play.
Indeed. Shout out to everybody who made this happen. Like we already said, Matty Ice, the coaches, Connor, everybody who's involved.
The captains.
Captains, GMs, what I'm saying. Gabe, this was a great time.
This is a great time.
I would love to be here next year again.
I would too. We will be here next year. Hopefully we get re-signed. We were on a contract deal this year, so hopefully we ended well. We got a little spotty with the interviews with Morgan praying and all this stuff, so it got a little dramatic. But thanks for sticking with us, and have a good rest of your year, guys. And we will see you next year.
Indeed. Looking forward to Thursday. Popcorn Bowl. Let's do it.
4 years in a row. It's gonna happen.